Hi everyone, it's Kristen here from the Dahlia Sewciety. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 3. Today I am off to lunch taking mum out to see her sister and hopefully her brother and sister-in-law as well. So it might be a really good time to have a little relaxing day off because at home here we have no power on for the whole day. They've scheduled due to maintenance that our power will be off pretty much from 8 till 4. So when there is no power and not much to do, sewing machine can't work, I know I could do some things like cutting out. It's a really nice excuse to get out and see some family before it gets way too busy. So I'm looking forward to that. So I'm going to take you guys with me. I'm going to do my advent calendar for Carly and Machine for day 3. And before I head off, I'm off to cut out some more fabric for our box for next weekend, which this weekend coming, which is the Club Tropicana. So that's one thing I can do is lots of cutting when there's no power. But I really am looking forward to doing some sewing in the next couple of days because I've got lots planned. And I'm really enjoying reading all the comments on the vlogs, the last 2 vlogs I've put out. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch because there are a lot of YouTubers vlogging at the moment for Vlogmas and I am enjoying getting through them because it's just nice to see a little bit of behind the scenes of everyday, day-to-day life. A lot of the time when you watch your favourite vlogs and you're watching content, you don't get to see kind of that in that perspective, that normal day-to-day experience. So I've got lots planned to take you guys with me to do. I know you guys like seeing around where I live and things we get up to this time of year, which is always very busy and very exciting. So heaps planned for that. So day 3, we've got a dog here. Okay, so here it is. And I am loving watching everyone opening their advent calendars. I hope you're all enjoying those and also seeing a lot of the other advent calendars that are out there. I know this year I didn't really get myself any advent calendars. I'm definitely feeling like I'm missing out, but look, it's nice to have one. Look at this, do-it-yourself magic. Oh, that's really cute. So there's 2 of those. Hopefully you can see that there. Lovely. I like these type of labels. I find them really easy to sort of stitch in. So what I'm wearing today, this, I've had a few comments in the last vlog when I took you guys into the Loom to see the Da Vinci exhibition. I had this dress on, so quite a few of you are asking what is it. And if you haven't seen the Instagram post, which I showed this dress and the one I made in the red patchwork Atelier Jupe. This is the same pattern. It's in the purple Atelier Jupe fabric that we sold out of like so fast twice. I think I got it in and just sold out of it. It is so beautiful. It's a really lovely viscose. And I think the print is just something, there's something very striking and very unique about the black background and the bright purples and yellows and greens. This dress is the Closet Called Crew Periwinkle dress. Of course, the Crew membership, which I purchased myself last year, I'm really enjoying a lot of their patterns. And they did announce that the backlog of patterns, I think the first year of patterns won't be available after this year. So I was very lucky to get, when I got the membership this year, I got all that backlog of patterns. But I must say, I am really enjoying the patterns. I don't normally, I'm always in 2 minds about subscribing to memberships with patterns, but I haven't been let down. I think every single pattern that I've seen that they've brought out, I've really, really loved. And they brought out one this month as well, which is a long line cardigan. I think they call it the Obsidian, and they've done it in a beautiful velour, which would be gorgeous for Christmas if you're over in the Northern Hemisphere and you're wanting something layering that's cozy. You can really do a lot with those beautiful velours. So just gorgeous. So I'm really happy so far. But this, I think the thing I love about this dress is that it's got no sleeve. It's got the grown-on sleeve. I love the neckline, that there's no collar. You've got almost essentially like a mandarin collar, button front. There's not a lot of ease through the front. It's more in the back, so which is what I like. There's not a big volume of fabric that you sometimes when you cinch in with a belt, tie belt, and you get all that volume of fabric and it just sort of bags out. The back has got the volume where it's got the across the yoke, it's got the gathering, so you've got all the volume in the back. So it gives that nice movement and ease, and it's perfect for wearing just even without the belt. I like the side splits. I like the length of it. It's just a really lovely fit. So very happy with this. I've got 2 already. I'll put some pics up so you can see. But I've got to say, it's one of my favourite patterns. I am always searching for the perfect shirt dress. There's so many shirt dresses I love and they are great for this time of year. And of course, I love the Rita shirt dress, which I've just restocked. I've made a couple of those in the past and really enjoyed wearing them. There's a lot of great Pattern Emporium shirt dresses as well that I love. The All In Easy Fit shirt dress is another great one. The Take the Chance dress. There's so many fabulous shirt dresses, and I just find that they're the ideal thing for wearing if you're heading out to lunch. You can pop a nice pair of little sandals or heels on, or you can really dress them up smart as well. And they're perfect. You can add a sleeve on for heading into winter and wear them with boots. I really love them. There's also a great one by Swim Style Patterns here in Australia called the Ritual Dress, which I really need to make another one of those. I love that shirt dress pattern with the drawstring casing in the front. So yeah, some really nice shirt dress ideas, but they are great to make. I actually find it quite therapeutic putting the buttons on, the buttonholes, and you've got a good buttonhole on the machine. It really makes all the difference, doesn't it? When you have a machine that doesn't like buttonholes and then you get a one that loves doing them and does them well, it makes so much difference. And also having the, I've got the Prim free stop, which is great for doing the buttonholes if you don't want them to be fraying, and love the Pigeon Wishes buttons. This is the Barbie core, and I think it matches really nicely with this fabric. This is the Barbie core button, and you'll see that the nice pop of bright pink. How beautiful are Pigeon Wishes buttons? They are just so unique and gorgeous, and you really do get great value for money because you get so many in a pack. And I find that 15mm size is perfect for so many different things. It's that good in-between size. So love a good Pigeon Wishes button, which you do stock in store. How gorgeous are these? These are, of course, for Christmas time. The hydrangeas do put on a show here. We've had so much rain. We've still got the humidity. It's not going away anytime soon, which I'm not really enjoying. But I really have to say the garden is flourishing because of it. And you see, we've got some white hydrangeas and some of them turn pink, and it's due to the acidity in the soil. They can sometimes turn either pink or white. So every year they kind of change. So the first year I had them, they were all pure white. Last year they went more pink, and now they're a bit of a mix of everything. But they're one of my favourite plants. They're so lush and beautiful. And I have got quite a few different colour ones planted, which I'll give you a bit of a look at as well. They do like a sort of morning sun. They like plenty of water, and they love this mulberry tree, the bit of shade that it gives them in the hot afternoon sun. They like a bit of shelter as well. So yeah, depending on where you live and the soil, it depends on the colour that they will come out. So I really need to get out and do some gardening. One thing I want to do by the end of the week is have some weeding done for my herb gardens, which I love getting out there and doing that when I have the chance. It's really lovely, and being with all the rain, it'll make it a bit easier to weed. But I really do want to plant some nice herbs because this is the perfect time of year to get them in, and some tomato plants, and I want to rearrange a bit of our dahlia beds that we have the tubers planted, because everyone knows that the best time of year to plant your dahlia tubers is always around Melbourne Cup weekend, which is like the early November, but I have planted them before heading into December and they've still come up really nicely. Yeah, so it just gives them that chance over that hot summer to start growing, and they usually flower beautifully in late summer to early autumn. Right through the rest of autumn is the best time to watch the dahlias come out. So I've got lots of work to do in the garden. It just seems like never-ending jobs on the list to do, but I feel very lucky that I have got a yard that we have plenty of room here to do some pottering around, and it really does help mentally when you're out in the yard, and also getting a bit of vitamin D, which I am definitely lacking in. We have got one of the highest rates of skin cancer in the world here, so the doctor would always advise me, you're better off taking a supplement, vitamin D, than getting too much sun exposure, because there is such a risk of skin cancers at the moment, especially if you grew up in the 70s like I did, and we were all at the beach every summer and got burnt a lot. Things come out later on in life, so it's always good to get a skin check, and that's one thing I have to have done in the next month or so, is go and get an all-over body skin check. We've got someone local that does it about 10 minutes away, so that's one thing I really need to have done. Very important. So yeah, a bit of sunlight's great. I'll have the hat on. I'll do some weeding this weekend, so I might even take you guys plant shopping with me yeah, I know you guys love to come around the garden centres, which is a really nice thing, nice way to spend an afternoon. So I'm going to head over to pick Mum up and head out for lunch very shortly. So. I'm just here to pick Mum up and I'm going to show you what she's wearing today. Hi Mum, what do you got on?
Be mine. Pattern Emporium.
Pattern Emporium, oh the Be Mine balloon sleeve.
Yeah.
How many of those have you made?
That's it.
And that's a Cruzette fabric from last year, the Mirage,
Yeah.
I think it was. That's really nice.
Yeah.
It's so humid and windy today,
Oh,
but we're
I
heading
know.
out for lunch. We're heading out for lunch. We're about half an hour away from our destination, so we're going to meet up with Mum's sister, Jane, and hopefully her brother, Graham, and his wife, Janet. So we'll see how we go, and we'll catch up with you there. So I'm back from lunch with Mum. We had a really lovely day out. I didn't get any video footage, but I got a nice pic of her and her brother and her sister together, which was really nice. When I walked through the door, I said to Joe, how did you go to the coffee machine? Did you end up fixing it? Or
Yes, I did. I fixed it. I fixed it by buying a new one. I traded the old one in and I bought a new one.
Oh my
Sorry.
God. So you went to get the old coffee machine fixed, but you came home with a new coffee machine. Can you tell us a bit about it?
I don't know, it's a pretty new company. I think they've only been around about 3 years or something. I don't even know how to pronounce the name. I think it's Nuri. Well, Nuri. It's from Naples. So that's where all the Italianos from my side of the family come from. So it must be good. It must be good. So I bought it.
Oh my
Sorry.
gosh, I'm so excited to get a cappuccino made with that. So these relatives in Naples that we have to visit one day, there's probably a lot of cousins and uncles and aunties, is there? Lots.
Yeah, lots. I don't know how many. They said at least expect 200 people if you greet you at the airport if we ever go over there.
Gosh. Well, that's a good excuse for us to go to Italy and maybe do some vlogging one day. So.
Maybe. Sounds great.
So I'm excited because it matches. I've got a new sewing machine. It's only a year old, so Joe had to get the coffee machine to match because we do use our coffee machine a lot. So very excited to see how the coffee tastes. It's very retro looking as well. Okay, observe, okay, and taste. Beautiful. Wow, best coffee you've made yet. And I actually bought these to bring home. Another thing from Baker's Delight we've been loving lately is their little lemon Christmas pies. So if you're a lemon tart fan, I love mince pies, but a lot of people don't like them. But these are a really yummy Christmassy treat. And I have to say, we are big Baker's Delight fans. We love all their bread, but I'll be having one of these with a coffee. Lemon curd.
Lemony goodness.
Very yummy. So we have a delivery and it looks like it's our new fabrics from a Fabric Godmother, which is super duper exciting. And from memory, the Ace denim, leopard, which I can't open this, the leopard print denim will be among this, and that gorgeous crepe and this viscose linen blend, which feels beautiful too. I've also got some other fabrics to show you guys from our European dead stock, so they'll be all tomorrow. Just finished working on the website and adding all the new fabrics and labels. Have a little helper here, Charlie. I'd say he'd be looking for some food. He's always hungry. Hi everyone, that was a lovely day out with Mum. Unfortunately, I didn't get to get any videoing done because I think you guys know what it's like when you're out and you're enjoying the company and you're chatting to relatives that I haven't seen for a long time. It's hard to sort of get the camera out and start filming. So I did get a nice pic of Mum and her brother and sister together. Mum is the oldest. Mum's other younger sister we lost, unfortunately, I think it was 4 years ago now, to cancer. So it's a real loss when you go out with the other siblings and there's a really important person missing, that we still can't believe she's not here. I think it changes, doesn't it? And we were talking the other day about how, my husband and I were talking about how when you've lost a loved one or a family member or a really close friend, how it really changes the feel of Christmas. It's never quite the same. And I know a lot of you out there can identify that with that if you've lost a partner, maybe you've lost a child, or you've lost a parent or a really close person that you spent a lot of time with for Christmas, how it does change and impact things, and you get a lot of sad and happy memories all mixed together. My husband was talking about Christmas mornings, the smell of the roasting pork. His mum would make amazing roast pork with the smell of the garlic and the mint. Charlie's come to join me. His mum was Polish and his dad was Italian, so they had really amazing food. They were both fantastic cooks. And he just said to me the other day, gee, it really, you had that nostalgic feeling when you think about smells that remind you of waking up Christmas morning. I do remember when I first met Joe, and we met as teenagers. We've been together since we were like 14 and 16, so a very long time. I do remember spending the first Christmas with them and thinking of all this amazing food and how was I ever going to get through all this food. And there was pasta for an entree, and then you have things that his dad would make, and of course then his mum would make some most incredible food. It does bring back a lot of memories. And I always think about my dad because Dad died in 2018. So we knew he'd been sick with prostate cancer for quite a while. We found out about 2 weeks before Christmas that, he only had a couple of weeks to live. And I was just saying to Mum the other day, Christmas comes around, you feel excited, happy, and then, you start putting the tree up and you remember these feelings coming back. And for me, it was Christmas Day, sitting in hospital, just holding his hand by his bedside and thinking, is it going to be today? Is he going to go today? And it was, it was such a strange feeling, because you always associate Christmas with, happiness and fun. And that really was a tough Christmas for everyone. So he ended up living another week. He passed away on the 6th of January. So Dad was only 71 years old. So I know a lot of you guys have been through similar things, and Christmas can really be a tough time for many people. Even though it's a fun and happy time, you always think about the people that you've lost along the way that are no longer there. So it can be tough. So I love that Mum got to catch up with her siblings today. So we had a really nice lunch. We had Mum and I had oysters Kilpatrick, a lemon lime bitters, which apparently is very iconic Aussie drink, and I didn't know that. But many people have told me that the rest of the world don't really do lemon lime bitters. So of course it's that really lovely zesty lime cordial with its soda water or lemonade and a slice of lime. It's very refreshing. It was very warm today. It was heading towards 30 degrees, and we were sitting outside under the shelter and feeling quite warm, and it really is starting to get warming up very quickly here. We had a lovely day catching up with them, and it was just so nice to see everybody together. So I really have got a few more people I want to catch up with before Christmas, but there's a couple of things we want to do. We always want to sneak in a high tea, and my daughters have already told me they've arranged we're going to do a bit of a high tea before Christmas. So I'm very excited about that because we love doing a high tea. And our youngest daughter, Lily, who is 16, she's out decorating the tree at the moment. So I'm going to finish off with a bit of footage of how that's turned out. She's requested that we can get to the beach before Christmas because we are in a town that is on the way to a very busy tourist destination called Phillip Island. If you've ever been to Victoria, you'll know it's famous for the little fairy penguins that come and do the penguin parade each night. You can go and visit there. So it's a very, very busy touristy area. There's lots of caravan parks, incredible beaches. You've got the gorgeous little coastal seaside town with a nice little beach there. And then you've got the surf beaches that are just gorgeous. So it does get very, very busy down there and a lot of traffic. Even though we're out in the country here, a lot of traffic comes through there, and it starts right on Boxing Day and then it goes right through till the end of January. So we either like to get down to the beach early December and then either late January, early Feb, and it's still very, very hot, but there's a lot less people there. And we have got a beautiful little pizza restaurant that we love going to with a gorgeous view. So I'll try and get you down there before Christmas. Last year we drove kind of part way there. If you remember, I went to San Remo, which is another little coastal town about half an hour away, and we got some really lovely seafood. So we might even head back there. So I've got some Christmas shopping to do this week as well. So I'm going to try and take the camera out and head out to the stores with the youngest one, because she's got Kris Kringle presents to buy for. And of course, with our 5 kids, they've decided to do Kris Kringle this year. So they each have a nominated person that's kind of drawn out the hat to buy for, because that way it is a lot less expensive, because with a big crowd and their partners, it gets quite expensive to buy for everyone. And mum and dad, we end up buying for everyone, but that is fun. So I'm going to start on some sewing. I've got to make the patterns up that are going into the box for Sunday night. So I can't show you what I'm making because it's top secret. So that's my job for, the next couple of days. Tomorrow morning, we've got to get through a few more orders. We've got a lot of orders coming in each day. I'm going to take you through the new fabric deliveries that we've had that have come in today. So that'll be for tomorrow as well. This beautiful Henry dress, the Varley, is going to take a back seat to the new pattern I'm making. So that will hopefully get done for next week. I really want to get this done so I can start wearing it. I want to show you some more plans I have. Now, just today we received another batch of this amazing Ace denim from Fabric Godmother. The last batch we had in, I saved myself a couple of pieces for this. And I'm still not quite sure what I want to do with it. I've imagined a skirt, like a denim style skirt, but I also love a pattern from Pattern Scout that Casey's done called the Vivi dress. And I've seen that done in denim, and that looks amazing. It's got a button front, a really nice collar, sleeveless version or a sleeved version, or you can just do the shirt. That could be a contender for this beautiful Ace denim. So not sure if I want to do it in a denim or if I want to do it in more of a linen style fabric. So I have to make my mind up about that. But it would make a beautiful denim jacket or equally beautiful denim skirt. So have to decide what I'm doing with that one. But I have got a piece of fabric now with our designer Euro dead stock fabrics that we get in. This one, when I ordered, I knew there was only a couple of meters left. But although it's not on the store because there wasn't enough, I grabbed it aside for me because I normally don't do that. I have an extreme guilt if I don't list things first. But I loved it so much, I decided I'm going to keep a piece aside. I'll keep all of it aside for me. I think it's like 2.8 meters there, but I really, really love it. Now, this mocha brownie color is very in fashion at the moment. You'll see it's everywhere, especially with things like the animal print. The Mara animal print from My Dress Made is another one that's that beautiful mockery color. But this I absolutely love because I love the pops of red on it. Now, I really love the artwork on this. I love that it's got like little cars, it's got cocktails, it's got splashes of leopard print as well. And I can't get any more of it because it was a remnant piece, but I love it so much. I'm going to definitely make a dress. The other dress I think would look fantastic is, of course, the Ella dress from Pattern Scout, the one I made the Miss Moresby fabric with. I could definitely do a dress out of this as well. But I'm just not 100% what I want to do with it. It'll be a sleeveless kind of dress of some kind. Maybe even something like a swing or shift dress like the Lena from Style Arc, or maybe the Lanty from Sew to Grow. But I could also see it in a shirt dress. So maybe like the Sydney from Sew to Grow, or a Donny shirt from Friday Pat Company. There's heaps. Yeah, it's a cotton. So I'm not 100%, but I really love the bright lilies and watermelon. And it's very summery looking, but I just had to take that for myself. Sorry, guys. I know that I'm going to have a lot of people very angry about that it's not listed. But being such a minimal amount, I thought there's no use listing, and I'll just keep it and do something nice for myself with it. So got to get over that guilt. So I hope you've enjoyed Vlogmas Day 3. I'll be back again tomorrow, as I said, with some new fabrics. I'll be doing some more orders and hopefully get some sewing done on the box. and I've got lots planned for the rest of the week. So I hope you're all having a wonderful time and catching up on all the beautiful vloggers out there, YouTubers. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the Vlogmas series so far would be greatly appreciated. We'll see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.